Good evening YouTube, it's Nick the Gardener, welcome to my channel. As you can see, the 5 blackbirds are still there and getting bigger and noisier. Not too noisy though. They're getting quite cute. Sometimes you can see them all poking their heads out of the nest. I'll see if we can have a quick look. I just see the top of one's beak there. But yeah, I put a pigeon. Put a sunscreen over the greenhouse earlier. It's going to get mega hot by Friday, and the temperature's just going to increase day by day apparently up until Friday. So when I got home from work it was about 29 degrees in there, and I was thinking, God, by Friday it's just going to be even hotter. So I popped the shading up, and all I did was I just unclipped the glass clips and just clipped it under on one side first, and then sort of slung it over, got down the other side and clipped it down there, and clipped it all along that glass and where I could reach on this glass here as well. So yeah, as long as we don't get no strong winds or anything the next few days, that'll be sorted. But there's no wind at all at the moment. I think hopefully all that's passed. So yeah, the tomatoes are all doing really well. Keep giving them all a good tickle every time I come in. And there's going to be loads in there. Well, there's already loads. But yeah, very good tip from Duncan again. So my broad beans have just started to get little flowers on. I don't know if you can see, sort of just there. Not opened yet or anything. Not done very well, these broad beans or these carrots. They're in some compost what I didn't really amend very well. All I did really was sieve it and popped them in thinking, no, you know, they'll do alright. And they've struggled really. I've not done that well at all. I potted on my marigolds, my rhubarb chard, some more marigolds here, potted on the sun gold, which has now got some flowers on, doing really well. Potted on a swede what was left over, and I planted some more seeds. So I've got Dahlia Pom Pom mix, Cosmos Santana mix, marigold, I think that's called Orange Boy, some Chinese Aster Matsumo mix, and some wild cornfield mix, and some Zinnia elegans, which so far none of these two here have germinated, the Chinese Asters or the Zinnias. So hopefully they will be germinating soon. Got some leeks under here which all started to germinate, look like they're doing okay. I don't know if it's too late to put leeks out. Well, I know at the moment it's alright to put leeks out now, but I mean by the time I was hoping basically by the potatoes are out, put some leeks in there, should be alright I think. Corn, no more has germinated, but what's there has grown, so got about 10 I think, so I'll pop them at the plot somewhere, hopefully. Spinach is all doing okay under here, Miss Chard's doing well. Did plant some sweet marble turnips. I multi-sowed them, put 4 seeds in each cell, so hopefully they'll come up soon. So I'll just move them down. I did actually plant some more carrot seeds in here as well, and they're doing alright. I have taken this lid off pretty much all day, but since the sun went past and we were in the shade, I did put the lid back on because the Autumn King 2 there, where there's nothing come up, I did plant another row of Chantilly Red Cord 2 in there. So yeah, I've left this lid on to keep the moisture in a bit so that they germinate, and also I'll leave it on now overnight so that if there are any slugs in here they won't go in and have a nice field day. But I'll just put the turnips back up there for now. and put the lid, you know, loosely back on them. So our celery is all perked up suddenly in the last week. Did put it on about a week or so ago, and you know, it didn't do much for the first little while, but now it's definitely doubled in size this last week. I had 5 cucumbers germinate, Market More 76, but one struggled to get out its seed casing and it just rotted off. And these 3 look really good. This one, if it can get its seed casing off, will be alright. That one didn't even germinate, so I may have got the seed upside down in that one. And there might be another little night scented stock coming up in that little one down there. Kale and chard up here is doing okay. Under here I potted on my night scented stock, so I've got quite a few in there. Some more marigolds here what I potted on. Garlic in the tubs here, not doing too badly. I've not sent up well, I think that's going to be maybe where the flower spike comes from, but it hasn't actually sent one up yet. Dianthus looking pretty nice. My dwarf meteor peas, I've got a few pods on now. I did have them in the gutter, but with the sporadic germination, and I didn't really have nowhere to put them, and in the gutter they were starting to die off, so I had this spare pot, so I popped them in here, a few canes around. I've got to put some eye protectors on here, but I've got a few pods, so I'll put some out, so they'll be alright. My cauliflower is doing really well now. It's got about 5 or 6 times bigger than the last video when I first showed it. I've actually got 4 cauliflowers. I've got one there, I've got one with a yoghurt pot on, another one down there with the elastic band on, and the Brussels sprout actually looks like it's got some little nodules coming on the leaves under there, so that's looking alright as well. Got a Brussels sprout here in a pot to see, thought I'd see how well it's doing. It's not looking too bad. Started to get little nodules under there as well. And there's penstemon, really nice inside. Pink, dark pink, well, pink on the outside with the white with the pink veins on the inside, very nice. Nasturtiums, they're doing alright. The sweet corn's doing alright in there. And the potatoes, these are Casablanca too. They were growing in here last year. But when I was prepping the soil this year, I found 2 potatoes, so I put them over there together and mounded them up. And they started to grow. And they had flowers on the other day, so I picked those flowers off so the energy goes into the tubers. So yeah, they're looking really healthy. I think they're going to be alright under there. I've got some raspberries at the back there. Picked a few off already. They're quite nice. First time I've ever really had them before blackbirds got to them, but I think the blackbirds are busy at the moment. I've got some more dwarf beans over here. They're for Ferrari as well. And they're perked up the last few days. I think it was a bit cold over the last few weeks, so now the temperature's got a bit warm again. They seem to do alright. My sowing of beans, what I did along here, was terrible. I only had 2 germinate, and the 2 what came up got ate by slugs. So I've got coconut shell out, which the slugs like to hide under, and a beer trap, which is quite a few in there. There's just a woodlouse, a couple of woodlouse under there at the moment. And these little these are what the squirrels bring over from the walnut tree around the corner, and they're quite good for like hiding little slugs under. I've got another little walnut down there. Right, they've got slug trails in them, so you know I like going in them. Pick up them little weeds. This hollyhock's doing really well. Almost as tall as the sunflowers last year. They didn't have as many heads on as this. So this is the third year it's been in. I keep meaning to dig it up because it's right in front of my vegetable patch, but it's so beautiful when it comes out. I've just left it again, but I will have to dig it out because it's right at the front of the border. It's right in the wrong place really, but it's, you know, it's really nice. I'll perhaps think about digging it out because it's been in there 3 years now. I don't know how long hollyhocks last for, but yeah, I'll try and dig it up and transplant it somewhere else, maybe at the allotment, but yeah, definitely leave it this year. It's going to look really nice soon. The equinox, they're almost flowering soon. They're a nice little blue colour. The hoverflies love these. And there's going to be plenty of berries on the pyracantha this year. That's almost gone over. The bees really did love this. There's going to be plenty of berries for the blackbird chicks. And foxgloves. A little white one there. Very nice. No bees on them at the moment. I've got some little candy tuft coming out there, and Meadow's made a little petal bird bath. Oh, I've got a little lungwort down here, pulmonaria, which started to spread a bit, but it's been swamped by this flowering currant, so I'm going to have to, I know I like the shade, but that's, you know, I'm going to have to move them out, move them over here or something, next to the primrose. So, oh, blackbirds up there feeding his chicks. Pretty good, haven't they? Sorry, don't mind me being here, otherwise I wouldn't have moved in. Yeah, they like to remove their poo by eating it, which I don't mind because it saves me having to clean it all up. Oh, she's off. He's off, sorry. So yeah, thank you for watching. Please share, like and subscribe. Goodbye.